as well. SQ far enough back, allowing TSM to walk in towards the bomb site. Bolo finds a way, but it's the Capkin traps to do some serious damage. Gasher with Diffuser will get picked off by Kansan in the dying moments of the round. Soniqs start off with a victory on defense. He chooses to get in the building quickly. Grixer the first one to take some damage. He's on a roam by Memorial. Kansan spotted by Bolo, who's now in the middle of the bomb site. He hits an ED and another again. Bolo really needs to check those door frames. It's his second death to a Capkin trap so far through 4 rounds. Merc was almost in the middle of the bomb site. He's swatted away by Geo. Soniqs, it might just happen. Snake goes down, Geo getting his revenge. Gasher's way into the bomb site is cleared because of Bolo taking out the EDDs, but the Capkin, whose traps had been so effective in that spot. HP spotted on a cam, sees the Azami of Gunnar. Gunnar wins that, walks away with 30% of his HP gone, but still standing. Nade from below, does it successfully clear out the Kiva? We don't know. Great shot from Kansan on Astro Stairs, down goes achieved. Grixer and Kansan with that limited HP are still in dangerous position, but TSM are just walking into their doom. Bolo with 11 kills is the only one standing. 4 players to find. 30 seconds to go. Not a wealth of time at his disposal. He doesn't have a lot of intel. Sees ahead, but he cannot outduel Grixer. Low HP, I guess it doesn't matter for Soniqs.
Through this prep room.
Oh, and he's far back of the bomb site. Geo is spotted. The shield is there. Merc does not want to tussle, so instead he runs away. What stops a Monty if you don't want to engage head on? Well, how about a Nitro Cell from below? Merc, the only kill for TSM so far. The Monty is in the bomb site, and he's going to take the engagement. Soniqs win that one in a hurry. These are fast rounds so far. Might actually play for a retake at that point. A Bandit, a Mute, a Kaid. These are wasted operators with what TSM is trying to do at the moment.
I think they missed Merc with his drone. It stopped, did not turn around. He's still staying here, didn't shoot either, so I think he knows, but they're on the bomb site. Merc has to flank. 2
players from Soniqs on board. Merc spotted, so that flank is not going to work. Instead, TSM compelled into action, but Kansan a perfect lockout. Soniqs have now picked up their second round in a row, and these teams are tied at 2 apiece. Some damage. Snake sees him, and there he goes! The impact works out perfectly. Geo falls, the mountain goes down. Achieved is to die from TSM into a 3v3. Execute will need to happen, but Diffuser out of reach for Soniqs at the moment. Snake still sits on it, giving information to his team. Through the soft wall, he sees the bullets whiz over his head, and there it is, Kansan to secure. Last 2 players from TSM just need to wait, but Kansan is having an absolutely incredible first half. Merc in a 1v3, the top player at the moment for TSM. He just plays keep away. Have they spotted him yet? They push from the same direction, 2 pairs of eyes, and it's Kansan again. Kansan 8 kills so far and is a huge reason why Soniqs have been able to keep pace. 3 points in, and TSM will have to trickle on in. This is going to be a near impossible retake for Soniqs. They should have no problem clearing it out, and they read it so correctly. The site is free real estate by the defense. It's 4 of the 6 times. Again, small sample size, so not a ton to go off of. 18 times that Armory throne room bomb has been defended, so that's something that we can talk about a little bit more. Defense working out well. Look at that. Now the kills have to come in. First 2 for Soniqs. Gasher finally gets on the board, but is removed from Geo shortly thereafter, and Geo will continue to fire back. And guess what gets the final kill? Soniqs run a Capkin, and it's TSM who run into it. 6 in a row for Soniqs. Primary hard breacher of Snake had died earlier, as you noted, but there was backup. Even if Ace is not often used as a primary hard breacher, you can still get that wall open if you need to. The problem is that the Selmas aren't anywhere near as big as a single exothermic charge. And that area that just got opened up by TSM happens to be where the Soniqs' attention has now become focused. Both Grixer as well as Gunnar are there. Bolo finds 1. Gunnar's lined up to get Bolo. Excellent read! Gunnar perfect on both of them. Geo goes down to Merc, but he's the only one for TSM. If Merc cannot clutch out here, then map 3 will be where we go, and that's exactly it. Started in this round by Rex and Spawn Peak. It was the very sneaky aid from below, hits Kansan, does a lot of damage. Follow up. It's Mark. Kansan down for the count. Merc, the first one for TSM to bite the dust, but not yet. He's just on death's doorstep, but he's allowed in. Entrance granted by Rexon. Achieved goes down 2. Soniqs fine. Quick kills, and a third as well as
Diffuser.
Grixer brazenly peeks the logistics hatch. Diffuser is now on the roof. 40 seconds to go for the last two players for TSM to find it, but I imagine with the HPs on Sonics, TSM will go for kills instead. Bolo thinks that there's one nearby. He meets the Alda of Geo, leaving Snake in a 1v3, 1v2. Gonna be a 1v1. Look at the HPs of Rexon and Geo. Just a single bullet. Snake has 14 left before a reload. Those numbers will continue to go down. Shrugging off some of that damage from the Alda. Pistol out. Geo wins that engagement. So good on these defenses. Looked like when Grixer went back to the bomb site, it was over by towards blue. Achieved nades in. Snake follows up onto Gunner, but now they've got that attention. Is that a nade that gets tossed out? It might do some damage. A second kill for Snake. EDD claims one from TSM, a 2v2, but SQ ends up with the upper hand, leaving Gasher alone. He's still got two Candelas, and there he goes, but nobody's gonna swing on him. He misses out on the Capkin of Grixer. Suppressed weapon inside a church. The telltale pitter-patter. But Gasher will now have to relocate. Does he go for the engagement? He tries to get the diffuser. Rexon denies him that. Sonics have taken 4 rounds so far. They are bats on the board. So the more that this clock continues to work against TSM, they're going to be put in a spot where the time is ultimately what costs them the round. But hey, the guns are hitting their marks. Geo will need to clutch out. He did so before. If there's any operator that can pull it off, it's the Maestro. Gasher on low HP. Diffuser in the hands of Bolo. Gasher's been picked back up. Geo doesn't have a ton of intel. He'll play this shrewd angle, dragging across. He is Bolo and the diffuser as well. Geo needs to play keep away for 10 seconds. They've got intel inside of the bomb site. Gasher taking matters into his own hands, but he's by a soft wall, and he'll be in a position where the Evil Eye can get the job done. Revenge is a dish best served cold, but it's the hot hand of Geo punishing his former team. 5-0 for Sonics.
I praised them. They clearly do not like when teams bring this operator, and now it's on the board. Kansen. There it is. Geo, at this point, might just be trying to bother TSM, right? You bring the Monty, you bring the Dokkaebi, and Geo hasn't had much action for the scoreboard on the attacking side as of yet. He's still on 8 kills. And Gunner takes out Gasher, who's already in a bad position, punished for it.
The first time that we've seen this bar stage bomb site emerge in this matchup. In terms of win rate, it's pretty dead even. But Sonics are trying to break it in their favor. Achieved in Gasher are no more, and that's bad news for TSM. They have notoriously struggled to get kills, but the one consistency for them has been achieved deep in the clutch and on entry kills as well. He'll be no more. The yokais that still exist will just be there for information. They won't be active outside of that. And there is at least one yokai still up at this point. So that's some very valuable intel for TSM. Sonics are on the hunt to take out Bolo. They know where he is, and he's isolated at this point. Damaged, greatly damaged by Kansen, and now it's Rexon to get in on it too. TSM just down to 2 players. This is their entire playoffs in front of their eyes. They're about to lose Snake, but no, he prevails in that battle against Kansen. They've got so much work to be done. Time on their side as well. But Sonics have so much runway to land this thing.
They have. It's a heartbreaking way to go out of your TSM. I mean, slowly but steadily, you're losing members, you're losing health, and Snake gets a kill by half his HP bar. You can't keep making those trades because you only have 2 members left standing. Merc has to be the hero here to live with Snake.
There's the logic bombs that go off. You talked about annoyance. You talked about getting under the skin. Geo, the former teammate, looking for revenge against the team that dropped him just before the start of the stage. If there's anybody who has insider knowledge and intimate knowledge of what irritates TSM, it would be him. And there goes another logic bomb.
They know.
Sonics are aware. Gunner waits for the pop-up. Geo walks in, diffuser in hand. There goes flashes. Geo tries to trade out. Merc actually prevails in that gunfight. But Gunner has the insurance policy. Snake, one of the newest members, takes down Geo, but he doesn't get Rexon. Sonics pummel TSM in the 3rd map. And they're going to the semis tomorrow with TSM eliminated. The final 4 teams here in Jönköping will all search for their first international major championship. and we will have a